You always have to have a non-unique next step. Next step. All right? Mm-hmm. All right. You have to have a non-unique next step, and here is why. How many times have you gone to something and you meet somebody, you exchange business cards, and you say, let's get together for coffee. And you meet for coffee and nothing happens. Right? You now know what they do, but they have no compelling reason to bring business to you. You know, right? You know what they do, and you don't feel a sense of compelling reason to do that. Right? And I see it all the time, right? I go into Starbucks and you see these people, clearly they're meeting for the first time. Mm-hmm. And it's great conversation, right? You're learning about a new person, right? It's a cool thing to do. We're social creatures. But nothing comes of it, right? You go in your desk and you get that big wad of business cards and the rubber band, and these represent hundreds of coffees you have that have gone nowhere. That's what I mean by non-unique next step. It can't be, hey, Bob, let's get together for coffee. Here's what I would like more than anything. Shane's going to share with you an event that they got coming up, right? If I was meeting with a person, I'd say, you know what? We got a great event coming up. It's going to be on December 4th. It's going to talk all about Social Security. I think this would be a great event for you to come. Now, did Shane build that entire event for that one person? No, of course not. It's non-unique. Right? You want that person to come, but it's not built for that person. It's built to move them into your selling funnel, right? And your selling funnel could be anything. This is part of our selling funnel, right? Our Friday session is part of our selling funnel, right? The people that are interested in our training and coaching, we invite to come to class. And at the end of class, if they think we know what the hell we're talking about, great. And if they don't, thank you very much for coming. Goodbye. Right? We don't build it. I don't do any, let's get together. You know, I don't sit in your conference room and talk about sales training. I don't meet you for coffee. Right? Why? Because that's ineffective and it's inefficient. I want to put them into an environment where I have mass opportunities. Because if I go to Shane's, which I'm going to be there, right, and it makes sense and whatever they're talking about makes sense, well, that's wonderful. Right? That's how you move them in. A non-unique next step. So think about that. But here's the problem. Most people don't have a non-unique next step. The only thing they have to offer them is what? Let's get together for coffee. So what are some non-unique next steps that you should already have pre-built and do consistently? Do we do the conference call just for that person? No, of course not. Right? Mm-hmm. That's part of our marketing. That's part of our educational program for my clients. But if that person actually goes to the conference call, what are they telling you about themselves? Never listen to what they say. Only listen to what they do. Their actions speak louder than words. So when they go to the conference call, what are they telling you about themselves? I'm serious. Yes, mm-hmm. I'm serious. When they come to your event, what are they saying? I'm serious. When they go to your webinar, what are they saying? I'm serious. When you send them the 5-minute video and they watch the 5-minute video, what are they saying? You've got to give them a do. You've got to give them a diagnostic that doesn't allow their words to try to give you any indication to their level of seriousness. Anybody ever have a client that say, I'm interested, I'm interested, I'm interested, I'm interested, and then you call them to do something and they don't call you back, right? They don't return your call. They don't return your text. They don't return your voicemails, your emails. Well, but they just said they're interested, right? How could they not do that? Never listen to what they say, only listen to what they do. But you have to give them a do. You have to give them that undeniable, irrefutable diagnostic that legitimizes or delegitimizes their legitimate interest. That was a lot of big words in a sentence. I have to take a breath for a second, okay? Because, again, real salespeople understand how to sell. They create environments that determines the legitimacy of what they're having.